Do you have mic?
Right. So my question is that recently we've seen a lot of religious sentiments and religious rhetoric being used by politicians, not only to entice voters, but also to kind of attack another political party. So considering we already have a considerable amount of restrictions on the kind of discourse that we can engage in, should this not also be a restricted part of discourse, considering that, yes, we are an Islamic nation, but there are a lot of other religions in the country, and also religion is considered to be a very sensitive topic. It should not be weaponized and politicized as it is now.
I mean, this one generally deserves a clap. Look, religious, as I was initially referring to my point about the identity. Part of our identity crisis is that we think that we have monopolized the question of identity and it has to take inspiration from the faith of Islam. What sort of Muslim are you? Are you a Ahle Hadith Muslim, or a Berkeley Muslim, or a Ahle Tashi Muslim, or Deobandi Muslim, so on and so forth. All these sub-identities of those sectors of identity creates further confusion. So what is the position of Hindus among us, or Christians among us, or Ahmadis among us, which we by law have divorced them from the main faith? And then how do you bring that inclusiveness into this question of identity? And how do you project, if there is a nation building, which he was referring to, and how could you articulate that new branding of Pakistan? Or is it even needed? Is it even required? Or does the rest of the nations have taken that course? Answer to all of these questions is yes. We need to do that. How do we do it? I think so we have to do it in a very wise manner. I am a follower and a fan of Iqbal. And I am very much fortunate that I had access to read him in Persian. In one of his couplets, he says, Guft hikmat ra khuda khaire kasir, that God has declared wisdom as a abundant good. If he gives wisdom to someone, he has bestowed him with abundance good. So whatever we do, we need to do it wisely. When I say we need to do it wisely, I mean the most sacrosanct thing in any society is social order. Look at the early 13 years of the Prophet. He faced all kind of persecutions, but he did not challenge the social order. I mean, he was excluded from the society, he was physically attacked, he was challenged on the people who were representing a the falsehood ideas were more dominant. They were part of the group of oppressors, tyranny, but he did not challenge the social order. So there is a sanctity and sacrosanct status of social order. Whenever you want to transform such thing, you keep that at the back of your mind, that while keeping this social order, how do you transform those values, those systems, in a way, in a manner where the peaceful coexistence is morphed in a way that the jolts are unfelt. The jolts are not there where the disintegration or the chance of the disintegration is there. Who would lead such a journey? You, him, he, me, all of us. All of us has to contribute and think about it. That's why my request to those jingoistic youngsters who just want to change everything with this one election day, good, go and vote that day definitely. But changes, they evolve. They evolve, they are gelled in, sometime in decades, sometime even in centuries. So we have to be profound, we have to be deep,